Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy. I almost said Super Mario 64. We are 3 Let's Plays past that. Fellas, welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy Part 4. In the last episode, we cleared out everything that we had currently available, keyword currently, available to us in Honey Hive Galaxy. And we also did Flip Switch Galaxy, this 1-star galaxy. In this episode, we're going to clear out Loop-de-Loop Galaxy and go to the Bowser boss, and we may have the opportunity to do one more star after that. So, fellas, if you can believe it, this is probably my 4th and final episode that I'm recording today. Simply just because, listen, man, I gotta even it out. Listen, I don't know what it is. When I do recordings, I cannot do an odd number of recordings. That seems like a very weird thing. I know that probably seems uber strange, but it's just the way I work, man. So these are one of the most interesting types of stars in the game. If you've never seen them, they are literally, we have to surf on this here mana ray. Now, I don't know if it's going to. Oh no. Oh, wait. What are they going to have me do? Wait. How is it? How are you detecting? Try and match the guide on the bottom right. You remember how I said that my... Oh, this is going to be weird, isn't it? So basically, to give you some context as to what I'm doing right now, I'm actually currently slightly turning my body towards my dock, so it can properly register this. So if I sound a little weird, you know exactly why. Okay. Wait. Will it... Okay. So it works, it's just... I might be better off if I do it this way. This is very uncomfortable. I want to see how well it responds if I just orient myself in the normal position that I typically do. It works. It's just not fluent. Yeah, no, you know what? We'll be able to work with this. So basically, from my understanding, we have to get to the end. I don't know if we actually have to beat the, Wow, okay. Making a sharp turn in the normal orientation that I sit in. It's a lot. That's all I'm saying. All right. Ooh, this is kind of like hard mode, bro. The way that I am doing this right now, it is very much hard mode, and I'm kind of all for it in a weird way. There's a little quirky thing you can do, by the way. If you shake, you can get a little jump in there. You'll love to see it. But yeah, I've always taken to liking these little ray surfing things a lot. They don't, I believe they don't bring back the ray surfing in Galaxy 2. However, they have I know they have this one bird related, a galaxy with a bird that you have to race, and it's really cool. That being said, right, I don't, I think in terms of the ray surfing, I don't think they have that. Cool, okay. So that was a little finicky, but it wasn't that bad, all things considered. And with that, we're going to be claiming our first star of the episode. We're going to be claiming our first star of the episode. And you know what? I told myself right after this, we were going to go ahead and do the boss. However, okay, I feel as if in the case that maybe the timing lines up for this episode in the way that I think it will, we are actually going to go outside of the terrace real quick because we have a Hungry Luma here. So, like I said, once you progress enough in each little hub area, they will give you the opportunity to go to a Hungry Luma who will require a certain amount of star bits. This one, for instance, requires 400 and I have 600. So we're going to go ahead and feed the Hungry Luma all 400. And there's basically going to be a little galaxy that I think usually, I don't know if this is the case for all of them, but usually only has, I think, 1 star. Sweet Sweet Galaxy is it's the most memorable of the bunch. of the, the Hungry Luma hub world specific ones, because this is basically just a whole area based off of sweets. Case in point, and I've just found something always very particularly charming about this level, and I cannot describe to you what in the world that may be. So, yeah, literally, as far as I'm aware, we're pretty much just fighting against this little track with little hole pegs in it. Ugh. Hey, the first death of the playthrough on episode 4. Can you believe it? Listen, if my math from last episode means anything, our first death is I think a 10th of the way through. That's going to be so funny if I'm wrong. It's honestly going to be really funny if I'm wrong. This is also quite the short star from my understanding. Fellas, I also just got to tell you, a little bit of a banter topic, right? I don't, of course, as you can imagine, recording 4 episodes in a day, I don't really have a ton of banter left. But my partner, they did actually just send me a quirky little video of, who was playing? Oh, God, was it Jack Manifold? No, it was Slime Skull. Oh, yeah, it was Slime Skull. Playing this game that, I don't remember what the name of it was, right? I don't remember what the name of it was. But its whole concept is basically... That got really scary there for a second. Also, I think you can... Thank you for telling me you love mint chocolate. Do you? Oh, you have to spin around it. I am so silly. But the game's whole concept is that you have to walk across a street to, I believe, a vending machine that you want to get, right? This is like a small indie project sort of game, I think. I think that's what it is. I don't really know for 100% certainty. But the game, essentially, it has these hazards around you. Now, the hazards are not things that you would think are actually hazards. They are literally the most basic objects, like a street light. And if you get too close, certain street lights could just fall on your head and just kill you. It's a really quirky game, but it sounds like a game that I would like quite a lot. And I don't know. I was like, probably after I get done recording, I'm just gonna tell my partner, this game is sick. You have changed my life by showing me this. By showing me a video of Slime Skull playing this game, you have changed my life. Because it just sounds quirky and funny. I feel like to some degree, man, you could look at it and think it's like a rage game. I don't really know if I'd look at it as much like that. You know what I mean? I don't really think, to me, it would come across as much like a rage game, and more just like a funny game that obviously just feels like stupidly unfair, but in the funniest way. I just want to test something real quick. Yeah, okay. So, funny thing you could do. Holy, it's fun. I think there's some cool speedrunning tricks people do with that, but I'm not 100% too sure. Hey, it'd be really cool to get a 1-up. Oh, yeah, so I haven't technically closed my game since the first episode, by the way, fellas. So, as you can see, I'm definitely racking in the 1-ups, to say the least. Dude, you didn't have to do that to him. Bro, so rude. What the heck? How could he do that? But yeah, also a quirky little thing that honestly, dude, this is okay, I think this is a little more of a you play it in one sitting sort of thing if you know Mario 64, but there's a Mario 64 ROM hack that I saw today, by the way, fellas. It was after I had recorded the first 2 episodes earlier, that whole recording session. And I had basically found this, what is it? I had found this little hack that basically, if you know anything about Super Mario 64 Chaos Edition, it is an extension of that. Now, for those of you who do not know what Super Mario 64 Chaos Edition is, real quick, I'm just going to fill you in. Chaos Edition is essentially, every once in a while, the game will throw a completely random effect at you. It could be good, it could be bad. And it could be things such as, oh, you start going hyperspeed to a point where it's uncontrollable. Or it could just give you or take away a star, right? It could just do really quirky stuff like that. And that is essentially the whole shtick of Chaos Edition. So good, dude. I'm actually so good at the game. Hey. Come over here. Let's just like... Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. But yeah, it's really quirky. So there is basically a hack that is adjacent to Chaos Edition. Let's see if I can do this successfully. Oh, I am so good at this. Oh, I'm actually so good at this. I didn't have to break the net or anything, bro. But there is a hack that is basically an extension of Chaos Edition called Rogue Chaos. And what Rogue Chaos basically is it is a hack that essentially makes it so that instead of effects happening randomly, you get kind of a roguelike sort of trade-off. So what will happen is you'll get a star, and it'll tell you to pick a patch, quote-unquote. You'll have to pick a patch, quote-unquote. And what these patches essentially do is they give you one positive effect that, honestly, one positive effect could kind of be a little trivial and not really do a whole lot for you. But another positive effect could do a ton for you, honestly. It could do a ton for you. But alongside this positive effect, you also be getting a negative effect that usually, for the most part, I'd say for the most part because there's a couple exceptions, but you'll have a trade-off one that is a negative in the same way that people typically associate Chaos Mode or Chaos Edition effects, right? They are kind of usually associated with being typically bad as opposed to being good. And so you basically have that. And again, because typically a lot of these effects are temporary, some of them will last for like a certain amount of stars, right? Some of them will last for like 10 stars or whatnot. Oh, they're called domes. They're not called hubs. But some of them will last, infinitely. And it's very interesting, honestly. I don't know if that is a hack that you could play on multiple settings, but if that is the case, when I get to the point with Let's Plays where, I've kind of told you guys, if I run out of games that I feel like I want to consistently run through that are, exactly new and I want to move on to doing stuff like hacks to kind of fill in that gap, then maybe that hack will be something I consider. Also, we have a lot more time than I was thinking. We have 12 minutes, so we're actually going to start... Oh, no. We're going to start on the first star of the second dome. Frick. You know what we'll do? We'll do a quick star real quick. We won't start on the main star. We're going to do a very quirky one called Rolling Green Galaxy. Now, this is a very, very notorious level, fellas. I'm just going to tell you that straight up. It's a very notorious level, and it's very funny. It's a very funny level is what it is. You basically have this little rolling ball that you ride on that you have to control around with tilt controls similar to that of the surfing minigame that we did earlier in the episode. But it's just quirkier, man. So we're going to hop on this real quick. Hopefully, I figure if there's anything that my current position and it not picking up properly will be for, I feel like this will be the most prime example of it just won't choose to work properly. Wait. Oh no. Oh, I have to, okay, you want me to hold up, right? Okay. Tilt, okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, I think I understand. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare with the current positioning I'm in. So yeah, you basically just have to roll to the end. Oh, my arms have to contort in like such a way, dude. Such an absolute way, bro. Okay, it's fine. It's so fine. Oh. Okay. I'm holding back. Oh. Oh, no. You can also jump when you're in this. Frick! Oh, man, you hate to see it. Okay, cool. Second death of the Let's Play. I will probably eventually lose track of how many deaths we actually have, but it's okay. Ooh, I'm trying my best. So this isn't exactly going to be the most banter-friendly star. Dude, please. Oh, careful. Okay, just gonna What if I try going this way this time? Oh, I feel like I have regrets. Never mind, that was actually the smartest idea of my life. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, dude, I should have jumped. I should have jumped. I should have jumped. Okay, so this is going to prove that clearly this is not going to be as easy as I want it to be. I wonder if I like... Here, I'm sitting back a little bit, so I probably sound a little farther away from the mic. Well, okay, nope. No, I'm practically same position that I was in before. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not gonna scoot back entirely for that. We're gonna try the left path again. I feel like there's a vision. Oh. Please, I need this. Hold back. Mario, jump that way. Okay. Oh, please, I need this. Oh, this is clean. Oh, that was so clean, dude. Are you kidding? Wait. It wasn't over, dude. I shouldn't have. I should have shut my mouth. I almost probably got myself killed, potentially. I don't really know for sure if that's the case, but real quick, we're going to go up and we are going to collect our, I don't know what number star this is, but it's the first star of the Fountain Dome. It's the first star of the Fountain Dome. You'll love to see it. Another 4-star episode. Honestly, you know what? Real quick, fellas. I'm going to do the math again. If we theoretically... Okay. Okay, I'm discovering a lot of new galaxies. There's a new galaxy I unlocked in the fountain. Yes. Okay, I'm going to... Before I end this episode off, I'm going to do the math on something real quick. Calculator. 120... divided by 4. Wait. Yeah, okay, yeah. 120 divided by 4, so it'll be about 30 episodes. I don't know, man. This could be like... this. I mean, I think no matter what, man, this is not going to be Mario 64 links or anything shorter than that. But, who knows? This could end up being a much shorter Let's Play than I was thinking. Only time will tell, fellas. But, fellas, hey, as a matter of fact, that's going to do it for this episode of Super Mario Galaxy. And this is definitely going to be the last episode I record today. Don't worry, this is... I always have to bring this back as a bit, even though this was like 4 months ago. But, like, we're not having another Diddy Kong Racing incident when I started that Let's Play. Got really excited and recorded 8 episodes in one day? That's still insane to me. I don't know why I ever did that, but we're not going to do that this time. I'm just going to maybe work on these 2 videos, and then we'll get back to the recording tomorrow. We will not dwell on it too much, but hey, 12 stars in one day. Feeling pretty good about that. But hopefully you guys will end up enjoying this stuff. Again, I want to keep track of when these episodes release and which episode is going to release on April 2nd, because I just want to, like, do a bit. Okay, just calling this into the future. I want to do a bit where when the episode that goes up on April 2nd comes up, I'm just like, hey, so I had the Switch 2 Direct go. And then eventually, like, several episodes later, like, quite a few episodes later, you guys will probably officially get my opinion on it. But only time will tell. Anyways, fellas, I'm going to go ahead and actually hop up on out of here. Fellas, if you enjoyed this video, maybe like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, it's your life. Do what you want. I don't really care. And I will see you, fellas, in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.